Alright, Dante Falcone here, and for this project I set up this Raspberry Pi, and when I first set it up I had to connect it to my monitor and keyboard and get it all set up, but then I got SSH and VNC working, so here is just VNC on my desktop. It's just in a window, which makes everything a lot easier because I don't have to keep switching back and forth. So I followed the guides. I set this up as both an access point and Wi-Fi. So here it's connected to the Wi-Fi, but if I go to the config panel, it's set, you can see it's set as a hotspot. So my phone is also connected to it, but I'm recording this video on my phone, so I'll show that later. And just to see the motion service is running, everything looks good. So on the host machine, let's see, the address is 192.168.246.80.81 is the port for the camera motion. Alright, so, and there I am, because the camera's down here. Yeah, so the next step will be to figure out the power situation and get the Raspberry Pi battery powered so we can mount this on the drone. And that will be in the next part. Okay, this is a short video just to show that I got the Power by LiPo working with the Raspberry Pi using the buck converter. So I looked online for the header pin outputs, and there's two 5-volt ins and a ground on the upper left pins. So I had some spare wires hanging around from some old computer LEDs, so I just used that. Connected it to that pin, connected it to the out of the buck converter. I had a hard time figuring out on the battery. It came with these T-plug connectors, so I figured out a way to just get the wire in and make sure that it's touching the connectors. Okay, so I ended up soldering the buck converter to the frame where the main power comes in. So we're going to plug that in first. This should turn the Pi on. Okay, and the light's on for the Pi, so that's booting up. Now I'm going to plug in the mini picks. Alright. So that's plugged in. Okay, and now it's going to take a little while for the Pi to boot up, but once it's booted, this web page should be serving video 10.3.141.1, so I have to make sure I'm connected to the access point.
Okay.
Alright, so this doesn't seem to work from very far away. So
it's gonna be really difficult to fly it.
Yeah.
You don't want to stand this close
Thing
to
we'll do is just try to back up and kneel. Alright.
There it goes in the wind! Whee! Oh no, no, no! And it's a little too windy.
There we go. Alright, let's try this again.
Okay.
Let's just stand to the side a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Okay, I think that's enough for today.